Hello everyone, welcome to today's podcast called Straight Out of Longwood. I'm sitting here with my co-host Kristen. We also have two Longwood University students sitting with us today in hopes of chiming in on today's big topic, the dining hall dilemma.
Alright guys, let's get started with some questions. How do you feel about your dining hall experience here at Longwood?
I think that the experience, can use some work, it's okay. Sometimes there's good food, and sometimes there's not things to say. Sometimes the lettuce is bad, but it needs more.
I mean, we need more options. I feel like it gets very repetitive very quickly when you eat at D Hall, especially for people who have meal plans and primarily use their meal plans. They eat the same thing every day. There's not really that many options.
Interesting thoughts. Would you all be more inclined to eat at the dining hall if some changes to the setup are different? Emphasis on the healthier foods as opposed to so many unhealthy foods?
Yes. And also, it's always so far away and I don't want to eat a salad because I have to walk all the way to the bag to get it. But everything else that I want is also in the front, so it's not set up very well. So it makes me not want to eat healthy foods.
Even the fruit is set up on the other side.
Yeah.
Like with the salads.
So we have a picture from the dining hall, and it's a mini fridge of people who can't have gluten and stuff. So if you guys would look at this picture real quick and tell me your thoughts on that.
It's small. They don't really have a lot of options for them if they can't have, gluten-free stuff, and they have to have it because they're allergic. They don't really get a whole lot to choose from, and they're probably eating the same thing over and over again.
It kind of even looks like there's only bread and condiments. It doesn't look like there's much.
Yeah, there's not great selection.
What are they supposed to put on the bread?
True.
So overall, gluten intolerance is
They're kind of
They have the stick.
when you guys first walk into the dining hall at Longwood, does the overwhelming amounts of junk food and unhealthy choices tempt you in any way?
Yes.
Yes, because the pizza's right there when you walk in, and then the french fries are right to your right. I mean, they're going to have the vegetarian options all the way in, and then again the salads are around the main area.
And I also got the home style. The first thing that you see is pizza and the home style. And the home style is always fried chicken or macaroni and cheese or whatever. So there's never anything healthy that I've ever really noticed right when you walk in.
So back to the salad bar, do you guys feel like you guys enjoy it? You clearly do. Do you feel like there needs to be a bigger emphasis on where they put it, put it out front, change the pizza to salad bars and stuff?
I think the salad bar needs to go where the homestead is or where the pizza thing is at.
I agree.
I know even with out of here, the first thing you see is the salads when you go in, and I always end up getting a salad.
Yeah.
I never even go over to the line with the regular food because I just go ahead and get a salad because it's right there, and it makes me be I'm going to be healthy today because I'm going to grab a salad.
They've done a good job on redoing that. I think they need to kind of focus on the main dining hall at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So let's kind of take a step back and forget about the salad bar. Think about the fruit bar for a second. There is only one with minimal choices. How do you all feel about that?
I feel like if they were done fruit bar, they should have more fresh fruit, not stuff that's out of a can, in my opinion. Or the frozen stuff. Sometimes all the frozen fruit doesn't look good at all.
The strawberries are mushy and stuff.
Yeah.
And they don't restock it. I'll go there and there'll be no grapes and there'll be no pineapple. I go for the grapes and the pineapple and the yogurt. Those are the only things that I really eat there because the other stuff never is.
Or when they don't pick the stems off of the grapes, that's always nice too.
Have you guys noticed that there's more cereal selection than there is fruit?
Mm-hmm.
I actually didn't notice that. I don't really eat cereal much when I go in there.
And all the cereals are the sugary cereals, not they have Coconut Cheerios sometimes or Cheerios, but you have more Frosted Flakes and
Cocoa
Puffs and stuff like that.
So we actually did some research and we found on Virginia Tech's dining website that the average student there pays $3,838 per year for their biggest meal plan. Here at Longwood, the average student, according to our school website, pays $4,035.36 a year for the biggest meal plan we seem to have. How does that make y'all feel? Does send shivers down your spine?
Considering that Virginia Tech is ranked one of the highest in like the nation of like their food, it's kind of like, why are we paying more for crappier food?
And they're paying for more food because they have more dining halls. They really have one dining hall. They have multiple.
Yeah. And our one dining hall really
Like, they're buying the same food, they don't have a variety. Like, they don't, I've been there so many times this year, and never once have I, like, had, like, their Mexican, I've never seen any of that out, like, during lunch like I used to.
and I don't think like the nutrition cards that they have in there actually, it's like what actually the food is.
Half the time I don't even have them out.
Yeah. Like, that's kind of like makes you mad, like.
Yeah, it made us really angry, yeah.
So what I thought was because there was more students at Virginia Tech, that, you know, they're not paying, it's all more spread out, instead of when it's smaller here and we're paying for more. But yet, there's two different tier plans, so I'm not understanding that, wrapping my head around it.
Yeah. So, even if that is true, would you guys rather pay more for better quality food or stick with what Longwood is giving you now?
More for better quality food.
I think theoretically that, but at the same time, I'm sure there's a way to fix what we do have with the amount that we're. But I mean, like, I don't know, there has to be ways. Yeah, like there has to be ways though to like get better quality or more variety for the amount that we're paying.
Our food vendor is the exact same as Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
Like, they get the crappier food and they get.
Because it's like a different meal, like, so there's different tiers. And so we have this tier at that price, and then Virginia Tech has a higher tier, but they're at that price. That's what it shows. So,
That's weird to me. Like,
Yeah.
you get what you pay for, but we're paying for what I feel as a lower tier.
Oh, yeah.
And the quality of food, like, going back to the salad bar, even when I get a salad bar, half the time the lettuce does not even look like that kind of brown. Like today, like, I had a 9-year salad and I picked out a bunch of pieces that aren't good. And like, they're like toppings you put in my salad. I mean, I wish they had more, I guess, fresher toppings rather than just stuff they get out of a bag. I mean, I know you're gonna get a bag, but
Right.
yeah.
I wish it was more fresher.
Yeah. So, Katie, you mentioned earlier about the vegetarian options, very slim amount that we have in our dining hall. What do you guys feel about that, like that specific
It's
topic?
pretty much beans and rice in like one like main dish.
They can get beans and rice or they can get a salad and fruit.
Yeah,
That's kind of what it seems
they
like.
really have a whole lot to choose from, in my opinion.
What about vegan? Do we have vegan options there?
Oh no, that wasn't vegan, that was just
That was for
I think
gluten.
even-
Can't have gluten.
yeah.
Do they have strictly vegan
I think
options as
that's
well?
like the vegetarian option.
Well, that's one of our questions to you.
Yeah.
Is what about vegan options? And clearly, we don't see them. If we do have vegan options,
The salad bar.
yeah, there we go.
Because like just because it's vegetarian doesn't mean it's vegan. Because like, you can be a vegetarian but still eat products with dairy in them.
Right. Vegan,
Vegan both.
Yeah.
So I've never noticed any like strictly vegan options. Or if it is, it's like once in a while they'll have, oh yeah, we have vegan whatever.
Right.
Then it's like a little section.
I
That's all.
also think, not to change like the subject completely different from vegan, but the sandwich section.
Oh, yeah.
It needs to be like, I think we need to redo it, and I think we need to have, again, like the fresher options. Like, you can tell that the cheese that they put in the sandwiches is definitely like the lowest in cheese. Like, you don't have enough expensive, but make it something more fresh and like a crap sandwich.
And from where it's that's what I was about to say, from where it sits out from people, waiting to get sandwiches made, it gets hardened and it's not the best. It's not very
I
appetizing.
have like Subway where they kind of move it down to one or something, like not how they have it now. It's not working out, I don't think.
Right.
So back to the talking about vegan and stuff. University of North Texas has implemented an all-vegan dining experience for their students because of the shift change or the shift in lifestyles for students, according to Allie Grassgreen. What about Longwood? Do you guys feel we need to implicate this as well? Put something more than what we don't apparently have?
is there just like a section of the dining hall that's strictly vegan, or is it like the whole dining hall is vegan?
I believe it's just the whole dining experience for them is vegan.
So there's no non-vegan options?
It probably is. Possibly, but it's probably, they have probably a more predominant.
Vegan.
Like at least like a section devoted to like. I mean, like, I feel like if Longwood had like a section, like we have the home like style, the pizza section, like the Asian cuisine. Like if they had a section devoted strictly for that every day, I feel like that would be better. Like that would be a start at least.
Yeah.
To see like how often it was actually used.
I think rather than doing the like homestead section, the pizza section, we should do like vegan section, vegetarian section, people who can have gluten section, like have those kind of sections where like
Instead of healthy, not healthy. Yeah. Kind of direct the sections of D-Hall towards what people can and cannot actually eat.
And make the like dessert section small, like it doesn't need to be as big as it is.
It's bigger than both, well, from what I see, it's bigger than both sides of like the salad bars.
And to me, I think they offer more of a section, or have more. They stock that more than they stock like the fruit and salad bars, like in my opinion. Because you always see them have more cookies and brownies and all that, but when you go get fruit, they don't have it. Or it's downstairs, or...
Like, I get that they're supposed to keep things stocked at the same time. Like, when the salad bar or fruit bar isn't stocked up, I don't usually go over there, because it's like, I can't put anything that I want on it, so I'm not going to get it. I feel like if it's the dessert, if I see that there's really nothing out, like today I went, this morning, no, it was yesterday when I went for lunch. I walked by the dessert bar, and there was only like one plate of cookies out, and they were like half gone. I was like, oh, well, that's not worth it, so I walked away from it. I didn't even like make the decision to like try it.
Yeah.
Right. So we actually had another source. Her name is Emily Agberry, and she mentioned how Aramark, the company that's actually head of Longwood's food, found that more students are finding it important to have vegan options at schools, and it seems like we don't have any at all. So that apparently is something that we might want to think about having.
I think our campus is a very nice campus, and we have a lot of nice, buildings, and, our library is really nice, and I think rather than taking the money they're taking to add, the Student Success Center, they should have taken that and done more detail. Like, I know they did a renovation, but they really just painted and added, like, some decorative pieces. They really didn't do much with the food. So I think they need to be 32